Now at 4, San Francisco is set to get a brand new mayor. This comes after a tough election season, scrutinizing the city's approach to things like public safety, homelessness, and the struggling downtown area.
Voters cast their ballots for change this November, electing nonprofit executive and the heir to Levi Strauss, Daniel Lurie. He is starting office, and he joins us now live with KRON4's Stephanie Lynn for a conversation on what's happening next in the city of San Francisco.
Yeah, Justine, Vicki, thanks so much. Daniel, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, congratulations on your victory. This is a pretty big one. Has the moment fully sunk in for you yet?
I think there are moments where I do catch myself, but I have to tell you, we are already getting to work, getting results for the people of San Francisco. Our administration is going to be rooted in 3 things: accountability, service, and change. The city needs to be shaken up, and hope is alive and well in San Francisco.
Very good. Now, when I first interviewed you back in January, we talked a bit about how you largely felt underestimated through very much of your life. But here you are, the newly elected mayor. You're going to be inducted into office in January. Looking back on the campaign, how does it feel to get to this moment?
Well, listen, we ran a campaign. It was a tough-fought campaign against some really great opponents and people that have committed their lives to San Francisco. So I'm honored, and this is going to be a privilege. But I am already thinking about how we can change this city and make sure we get results, as I said before. Listen, there are some great people inside City Hall. I've been meeting with department heads. I've been meeting with people that have been in there quite a while, and I want to be led, and so I'm very hopeful. I'm very optimistic, and change is coming to San Francisco.
And change, in fact, it seems like it's already happening under your watch. You're not officially in office yet, but it's been widely reported today you had a hand in helping to stop the Marriott hotel workers strike. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, listen, I am so grateful to both sides coming together after, what was one of the longest hotel strikes in our city's history, 89 days. They came to the table. They worked on this for 5 days, nonstop negotiations, both Unite 2, the union here locally, and the hotel owners. I'm really, really pleased with the outcome. And now we can focus on 2025 and getting JP Morgan Healthcare Conference, getting the NBA All-Star Game coming here, and our hotel workers are back to work, I believe, tomorrow, and they can be home for the holidays instead of out on the picket lines, and that's a great outcome.
Yeah, some good news there. Looking into the new year, what is the first thing that voters can expect you to do as soon as you enter office?
Number 1, focus on public safety. I walked 6th Street with SFPD last weekend. I'm going to continue to walk the streets and figure out how do we get control again of our streets. We cannot have the open-air drug markets and drug dealing and drug use happening in our streets. We have to get people off the street and into mental health and drug treatment beds. We're going to work hard on that. And then we need to streamline the bureaucracy. We have to make sure that taxpayers' dollars are being spent effectively and efficiently. And so those will be my top priorities starting on January 8th.
You also mentioned that you declare a fentanyl state of emergency on day 1. Is that still the case?
We are going to. There's a lot of people saying why we can't do something. Well, we are going to find a way to make sure that we get a handle on the drug crisis on our streets. That's what the voters voted me in with the mandate that they did, because they want to see change on our streets. They want to see public safety, and I'm committed to it.
Now let's talk a bit about your transition team as well. A very interesting cast of characters. You've got the CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman. You've also got former SFPD commander Paul Yep as well. Walk us through the conversations that you guys are having every week, and what's the game plan?
Well, we want to build an administration rooted in accountability and diversity of our great city. We have great candidates for many different positions, and the team has been helping me think through who those candidates are. I'm sitting down with current department heads, and we're having conversations like I said we would. And there's some great candidates coming through our portal, and I'm sitting down with one-on-one, and I have to give a shout out to our co-chairs. They have been incredible. Paul Yep, Sam Altman, Mayor Michael Tubbs, Nancy Tung, and Jose Quinones, among others.
Very good. Now, San Francisco obviously has a bit of an image problem. People often ask if it's safe to visit, and with the holiday season in full swing, people want to come out and do some shopping. Is there a message of reassurance you can provide for folks who want to venture out to San Francisco, but they're not sure if it's safe?
Yes, it is. SFPD is doing an incredible job downtown. I was just down in Union Square yesterday talking to business owners and small business owners about how we are going to tackle the public safety crisis and the behavioral health crisis. And we're already seeing the fruits of that labor. So there are green shoots. I'm telling you, when we are at our best, this is the greatest city in the world. We have to claim that narrative again, but we have to do the work. And so I don't want to say, that we don't have work to do. We do, but I was at Union Square yesterday. I was there on Black Friday after Thanksgiving, and it was packed. That skating rink, you can't get a slot because it's full. So people are already coming downtown, and I invite you to come join us over the holidays.
Very good. Now, going back to our conversation back in January when we first sat down with you, you mentioned that if you won the mayor's seat, that would be it for you. You'd serve your time in office. You're not a career politician. You just want to serve the city of San Francisco, and that's it. Is that still the case? I
haven't even taken office yet.
Okay.
So, listen, I've said it loudly and proudly that I am a lifelong San Franciscan. I love this city. It is the greatest city in the world. I have no interest in going to Sacramento or D.C. We got work to do. We got to get results for the people of San Francisco. I'm going to do that, and I hope for 8 years, and I hope everybody knows this. Let me tell you, I'm going to be straight with you. You're never going to see a mayor work more tirelessly than me, and I'm going to bring that to my administration, and everyone coming in to serve will have to have that same work ethic, because we got work to do, but we're going to get it done.
All right, and on the topic of you being a native San Franciscan, what is the must-do thing that everything must try if they're visiting San Francisco for the holiday season?
Oh, well, I just got off the cable car a couple hours ago. You got to ride the cable car. We went down Powell Street. Union Square was hopping, and so you got to ride the cable car and then go ice skating in Union Square.
All right. Have you done that with your family yet?
I just did the cable car.
Yes, okay.
My daughter and I and my son, we went after on Black Friday to shop at Macy's, and we couldn't get a slot in the skating rink because it was sold out all day long. So we'll try again over the next couple of days.
All right. Very good. Mayor-elect Daniel Lurie, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you on Inauguration Day.
Thank you. Happy holidays to everybody.
All right. We'll be right back.